Not the cowardly beast that sinks its teeth into the lonely swimmer. You strike the waikoama, the canoe, spilling a feast of men into the water. Hunters turn hunted that you dine on at your pleasure. Have this, Makoru.
Sounds cool. Ice Crash, Vortex, Flame Blast, Nova, and Totem. Shock Nova. Duration. It's just an instantaneous duration. That's fine. Channeling. Channels to build up a large explosion, which is released when you stop using the skill. But I'm going to channel large radius effect and more damage. Alright. Nicely take exposure on the caster, dealing ice cold damage. And leaving behind a whirling vortex that continues to deal cold damage over time and chills enemies caught in it. If they target near one, their frost bolts explode from that instead, destroying it. Slam to ground with your main hand weapon, just damaging all enemies in an area around the impact in 3 stages. Enemies take slightly less damage on the second and third stage. Works with swords, maces, axes, staves, and unarmed. Cannot be used with multi-strike. Okay. That's actually interesting. Well, this... That does more damage with slower attack speed. This might be good.
There's still prey out there. An overreaching witch floundering out of her depth. Happy hunting, Makoru. Be well.
Anyone else have a quest to guide me? You do.
The Gemling Queen? She's... impossible. How did she survive? Why is she not one of the Undying? No, these questions can wait. There's a more pressing one. Is she safe from the Ebony Legion? You've been busy. With the spool back where it belongs, the ribbons should be able to keep the Ebony Legion at bay. We've both seen what they can do to a man.
Die really easily.
Whether you were saving your own skin or thinking of others, it matters little to me. You succeeded where I did not. You have stood in the presence of the Gemling Queen. I can only hope to meet her in my nightmares. Despite everything else you've done, to let piety live is to threaten the existence of every living thing on this continent. Look to the west of Gravicius's camp. You'll find piety in the Lunaris temple, cowering behind her desecrations.
You know, I'm just going to go to the Lunaris temple. There doesn't seem to be a way yet to open the other thing to get the pair. So, yeah, we're going to go to the temple instead.
The Eternals revered sun and moon as the 2 eyes of their god. The right eye judging Solaris, the left eye merciful Lunaris. I can't imagine that god being overly merciful when he finds out what piety's been doing in his temple.
Even mercy has limits.
Goodbye.
Hello. Gravicius dined with us once. This was before my father's gambling debts caught up with him. I dined with him again in Theopolis prison the night before my exile. He wasn't so polite that time. Thank you. That's one memory I can now put to rest.
No, that's something. Colossal. It's shit. 200 mana? Then again, what's my current thing? It's shit. Now that's colossal. My eyes kind of like twitched and bulged. Okay, that's good. I'll probably get that I'll buy both. So I'll buy 3 of them. Yeah, I'll buy this. And I'll buy you. Okay. Let's move away. Let's see. You can replace you. And you replace you. It's tempting to buy more, but the thing is, I don't know if they'll end up being bigger than the buffed ones I currently have. Actually, disappointingly, the one I had actually buffed, I'm after getting rid of now. It is inferior, so yeah. Ooh, also, let's put you there, and you can go back there. Okay, there's that. Not really that useful, but it's something.
Need some help.
Sell items. Well, firstly, you. You. Yeah, I just can't bring myself to part with what I have for, like, say, this poor boots. I had been holding on to them thinking maybe, but no, they're just too shite. Tempting, but no. Hold on to that. I'll get rid of that. Tempest shield. That's actually could be useful. Its base duration is 12 seconds. Blocking increases it. And it damages enemies when you block. And it gives you an extra 3% chance to block. So yeah, I think I'll find use for that. I can't put it in at present, it seems. Infernal Blow with a 5 extra quality. Don't know necessarily what that does. That's actually kind of tempting. It's a single target ability, but if the enemy dies, they explode, which it does AoE damage, and it does 10%. The explosion deals 10% of the corpse's maximum life. That can be good, that cannot be good. It depends on the amount of life the enemy has. You know? If it has a hit point, it's not going to be that effective. But if it has 1,000,000 hit points, it's going to be pretty effective. It's a variable. It depends on what you're going up against. I do like this though. It's damn burly. Let's see. 50% converted fire damage, and it does 130% of base attack damage. This does 6%. What? 40% minus projectile damage? Okay. And 132. So there's slightly more base damage, but maybe I should switch that out. Don't they have another fire gem around here? What do you do? Physical is that. More weapon elemental damage. So you do 151. Can't be honest, that actually might be good. Yeah, I think I might switch out to that. There's 3 stages to it, and yeah, they take less each stage, but it's an AoE thing. Like, it's still fine, and it does do higher damage. there's higher damage and there's less reduction. There is attack speed decrease though. You know what? I think it's better. So yeah, trap supports that can go. I'll hold on to it. Just get rid of it. There.
Watch yourself.
Okay, let's see. Tempest Shield. You can go there. And I need to toss it down here. And instead of Molten Strike, we'll have Ice Crash. So that... Wait, what? Apparently does less damage than the other... Actually, wait. It's not taking... It actually does do a lot less damage. That's disappointing. I'm... I like the idea of this, but it does less damage. Then again, here, let's try it out for a bit. We'll see. I need to remember to use. I'll use both magma molten shell and tempest shell. Should
What's up?
work well.
Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
Nah.
You've done for Gravicius. If only I could get word to that lad I smuggled away from the General's wife at the time. The good widow would need a sympathetic shoulder to cry on.
Oh, I'm sure.
Stay out of the shadows.
Citizens of San that was. The Undying have been around for hundreds of years. Left to their own devices, they're likely to survive for hundreds more. Still, they're not immune to mortality's touch. They can be killed with some difficulty.
But I thought every corpse here resurrects. I guess the point there being, don't let them resurrect. As in, you know, slice and dice, or
Need something?
incinerate.
Yes?
Yeah, Christ. Yes, I should get rid of this stuff. I have no idea what that means. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, I'll just toss most of these back. I won't need them just wandering around. You know, I'll hold on to you. Get rid of you. And I'll hold on to you. Plus, maybe it isn't fair to compare a level 10 gem to a level 2 gem. Then again, it still requires level 31. It's actually stats are split between strength and int. That's pure strength. Let's head back to Act 2 and see if anyone there wants to go to my thing.
I've spotted that new hideaway of yours, by the way. Don't panic, that's what I do. Find out what doesn't want to be found. Hunting down your posse was no easy feat. so you needn't worry about anyone else spoiling your peace and quiet. Apart from me, that is, as I'm actually in need of somewhere new to sling my bow. How about it? Need some company?
Sure. It's full? I've dismissed them. Oh.
Katerina pares back the skin and looks upon the truth in flesh and bone. If anyone has seen how deep the corruption goes, it's Katerina.
Yeah, doesn't she kind of work with it or something? I can't remember her thing.
Verici thinks himself above and beyond the natural order. One of these days, I'm going to remind him that he's not.
Uh-huh. You can buy various things from her.
You have a question?
Precious items, none of interest. What do you think of the armor, Master?
The Kalrui mollycoddle their dead as a precious mother fusses over her children. Haku is no different.
Okay.
Alrion is obsessed with a dream of life after death. The afterlife isn't a dream. It's just like life. You work with it as best you can.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Tora produces only carcasses, not cadavers. I am an artist. I can't paint with only one color.
Can I be honest? There's something about her manner of speech that goes right over my head. It just doesn't compute.
Mortality is Verici's
Sometimes.
business. I keep a close eye on that assassin's doings, for he produces only the finest corpses.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's go to the waypoint. Let's check out the hideout. Let's see what the assassins say.
Now to even more important matters. The noble science of geomancy. This cunning device has enabled me to alter the gem sockets in a myriad of artifacts. Providing you have sufficient mental fortitude, I might just be able to get you working a little geomancy of your own.
Handy. Okay, Harrison's bench. Done. And let's see. 2 sockets, 2 ink sockets, 3 sockets, with 1 red, 1 green, blue. Excellent! What does this work on? Can I get... No. Doesn't say. So we put that... This is very strange. Oh, that was a dramatic sound to hear in the background. I don't know how I'm meant to do that one.
You want something?
Guess I don't have the right things with me. Shelf debris, market debris, iron boot, slum debris, damaged cargo, and bricks. Okay. Random stuff. Okay. We'll leave him there for the moment. Let us head off to the Imperial Gardens. No. I need to go to the Lunaris Temple. So the Ebony Barracks. I'll make my way this way. I know some of my... Okay, I kind of like this, I have to say. It's a nice effect and does good AoE. I think it's larger than the other thing. Can't be sure. So, that's worth something, you know? Larger AoE. I think as the stages go on, the AoE grows. Like the first stage is smaller than the second, which is smaller than the third. Ooh. A yellow